A fragile truce hangs in the balance. Can this summit prevent another bloodbath? As global powers converge in Egypt's Sharm el-Sheikh for a high-stakes peace summit today, the world holds its breath. This urgent gathering, chaired jointly by U.S. and Egyptian leaders, aims to cement Friday's fragile Gaza ceasefire after 2 devastating years of war. But here's the uncomfortable truth. With neither Israel nor Hamas at the table, and explosive unanswered questions about Gaza's future, this diplomatic push could either prevent catastrophe or become a prelude to renewed violence. Who's showing up and who's notably absent? The resort town is welcoming an A-list of international heavyweights. Turkey's Erdogan, who brokered key ceasefire elements, Jordan's King Abdullah, plus leaders from Britain, Germany, France, and the EU. The UN Secretary-General will also attend, signaling this as a multilateral priority. But this is where it gets controversial. The 2 primary combatants, Israel and Hamas, are staying home. Their absence speaks volumes about the deep mistrust remaining. Despite the hostage-prisoner exchange underway today, 20 Israeli captives for hundreds of Palestinian detainees. The $53 billion elephant in the room beyond maintaining the truce. The summit faces 3 tectonic challenges. 1. Gaza's governance vacuum. Who replaces Hamas? Israel rejects the Palestinian Authority, while Trump's plan proposes a new security force trained by Jordan, Egypt, a concept already drawing skepticism. 2. Disarming Hamas. Can the world accept anything less than complete demilitarization? Israel certainly won't. But here's what most analysts miss. Stripping Hamas of weapons could create a power vacuum that extremist factions might exploit. 3. Rebuilding a wasteland. With Gaza's infrastructure in ruins, the World Bank estimates $53 billion needed for recovery. Egypt plans a donor conference, but will Gulf states fund reconstruction while Hamas remains influential? The Trump el-Sissi wildcard. The joint leadership of the U.S. and Egyptian presidents reveals an unusual alignment. Remember, back in March, their visions clashed violently. Trump pushed to depopulate Gaza, while Egypt's counterproposal insisted Gazans stay. Now they're co-chairing. Does this signal compromise or merely a marriage of convenience? Their post-summit joint statement may reveal more. Iran's shadow over the talks. Notice someone else missing? Iran, Hamas's key backer, is absent despite portraying the ceasefire as its proxy's victory. But here's the twist. Tehran's influence is actually at a historic low, still reeling from June's 12-day war with Israel. Could their explosion backfire, prompting destabilizing moves to reassert dominance? Why Sharm el-Sheikh? A symbolic battleground. The venue itself whispers of fragile peace. This Red Sea resort was occupied by Israel, 1956. Host to UN peacekeepers until 1967. Trigger point for the 6-day war. Returned to Egypt in 1982 through diplomacy. Now it welcomes another chapter. The irony. This summit occurs where past agreements unraveled. A stark reminder that signatures alone don't guarantee peace. The unasked question. Is this just theater? With only 2 hours scheduled and no direct negotiations planned, skeptics argue this is performative diplomacy. But optimists counter that even symbolic unity maintains ceasefire momentum. Germany's chancellor likely voices middle ground concerns, supporting Israel while criticizing its Gaza occupation plans. Your turn? Peace building or powder keg? As Britain pledges £20 million for Gaza's water systems and Egypt prepares reconstruction blueprints, we're left wondering, is this summit averting disaster or just delaying it? Could excluding combatants actually help? By letting cooler heads prevail? Or does real peace require sitting down with enemies? Drop your thoughts below. Agreements, rebuttals, or hard questions we all should be asking.